People keep telling me, Scott, there's a specific order you gotta do the routes in. Scott, don't do it in this order. Scott, play this route first. Fuck! Jesus. Listen, I think playing in a specific order is like, it's cool that it's made that way, but at the same time, I think it's more fun to just pick in whichever order you want. And that's how I've always been with games, regardless of regardless of routes that are supposed to be played in a specific order. And you guys probably know which route I'm going to do first, but who knows? I might throw you a curveball. You never know. You never know. And you probably already know who's gonna be last. This might sound odd coming from someone who's still pretty much a kid in mind as well as body, but it seems young people these days don't wear wristwatches. I know I don't. That's not to say they don't feel the need to check the time. They simply just use their cell phones. Yup. Even the cheapest mobile phone has a digital clock built in. So I guess they don't see a reason to bother carrying around a separate tool for the specific purpose of telling time. Of course, like a good modern youngster myself, I myself constantly carry around a personal cell phone. The difference is that I almost never use mine. I don't really see the appeal of racking up a huge phone bill by firing off pointless texts or killing time with aimless gossip. To be honest, I tend to view phones in general as a means to receive calls rather than make them. That's me. Cell phones also allow us to talk whenever we want, and that's an undeniable convenience. But, on the other hand, they create the expectation that you'll answer the phone at any time. The way I look at it, that's about as inconvenient as it gets. What From inside of my school bag, currently hanging next to my desk, I hear the muffled sound of an unpleasant electric jingle. The bag wiggles slightly as something vibrates inside. My cell phone is ringing. The only person who knows my cell number is JB. Judging from the way the phone stops ringing at once, this was probably an email. And as a rule, JB contacts me through actual calls. I don't think she sent me a single email to date. More spam, perhaps? Odds are it's junk mail. Still, I just can't ignore it. There's a non-zero possibility that JB's using email to contact me under circumstances where talking would be impractical or dangerous. But when I open my bag and take a look inside, the LED alert is flashing on my private cell phone. Not the one I use for work. Oh. I click my tongue lightly in annoyance just to be on the safe side. I slide the phone open and take a look at the email. Subject, it's Kyoko. Who the hell is a Kyoko supposed to be? The mail's from the Leisure Club, and as for its contents, it seems a bored and lonely housewife by the name of Kyoko, age 32, is willing to give me pocket money if I keep her company. The very model of spam email. This sort of offer is about as credible as Hanoi Hana's throw away your gun, GI, and our benevolent Uncle Ho will give you a paddy field and your very own water buffalo. What the fuck is that reference? It seems too good to be true. It probably is. But, best to remember that unless you want to be taken for a ride, forget a free lunch. These days, no one's going to give you air if they can charge you for it. I'm slightly irritated at myself for even reading this worthless piece of shit. The way this sort of trivial annoyance tends to pop up several times a day is one of the major reasons I don't particularly like cell phones.
ああ、ダメだよ、ユージ。学校にいる間は携帯はマナーモードにしておかないと、授業中に音が鳴ったら怒られるよ。
But Amine, like, no one ever contacts me in any way, shape, or form. Yeah.
っていうか、あんた携帯なんか持ってたんだ。
Oh, hell. No. Hey now! I'm a modern youth in my own right, you know. Of course I got a cell phone.
ねえ、そんじゃさ、アドレス交換しよっか。
Oh, you see, why?
いや、なぜってことはないでしょうが、携帯持ってんだからアドレス交換ぐらい普通じゃない。サラリーマンの名刺交換みたいなものよ。
but we see each other like every fucking day. That effect.
おう何してんのよさ。
Oh no, now we're gonna bring Machina into this whole situation.
ユージの携帯とアドレス交換しようと思って。お兄ちゃん、携帯持ってたの？
For the love of fuck. Is this really a surprise?
なんかユージってさ、変におっさん臭いというか、じじむさいというか、こういう若者文化に疎そうな感じするよね。
Because I pretty much am an old man at this point. I've been through so much shit.
なんか機械に頼るのは軟弱だとか言いそうなのよさ。
Get off my lawn! Just what do you people think I am? Machina stares at the cell phone in my hand with eyes full of wonder. It's the expression of someone who's found a caveman holding a cheap cigarette lighter. Why am I getting the idea that these people just might be calling me Cro-Magnon Kazami behind my back?
とりあえずさ、せっかくなんだし、番号とアドレス交換しようよ。ね。
Oh, numbers and emails. I have no clue what's special about this occasion, but revealing my confusion now would probably only encourage their Cro-Magnon theory. This is a cell phone for private use, so I suppose there's no reason I can't give out the number and email. Alright, I'll read out the number. Oh hell, what was it again?
なに？自分の携帯の番号を覚えてないわけ？
I hate when people, when they're like, hold on, I gotta look at my phone number. It's like, what do you mean? And then they're like, I don't call myself. Well, yeah. Literally the only phone numbers I remember are my old house phone when I used to live with my parents like years ago. Like 7 years ago. And my, wait, is it 7 now? No, I think it's like a lot more than that. And my actual cell phone, you know, just I don't know. Sorry, it's not like you to call your own self, right? See, even he did it. What's so strange about not knowing it off the top of my head?
つーか、あんた友達とかいないの？
No, I don't need friends. I only need enemies. A certain quack doctor once said it's better not to make friends with patients.
どうせみんなすぐ死んでしまうからだってか？
Damn, that's so dark. Okay, so how do I make this thing display my number anyway?
別にわざわざ表示させなくても赤外線通信で送ればいいのに。
The hell are you talking about, Machina? The fuck is that?
だから赤外線を使って番号とかアドレスとかそういう個人データを他の携帯に転送できるのよさ。
Holy crap! Can you actually do that? Didn't even know it could do that.
貸して、私がやってあげよう。
Alright, here goes fucking secret genius Machina. Very well. I deposit my cell phone in Machina's outstretched hand.
おーい、携帯原始人のくせに4月に出たばっかの新機種なのよさ。生意気な。
What are you talking about? Well, I do work and, you know, mind your own damn business. It's not like I picked the thing out. I've just been carrying it around since JB gave it to me.
よっしゃ、送信準備 OK。 あまね、受信の準備して。
Yes, Amine, retrieve my seed. I mean, my number.
ん？あれ？ねえ、マキナ、これどうやるんだっけ？
God, even Amine has no idea what the fuck's going on. Oh.
いや、使ったことはあるんだけどさ。ど忘れ？
Look. Looks like I'm not the only cell phone Neanderthal around here.
もう、あまねえも携帯貸しなさい。私がやってあげるから。
Machina's already exasperated right now.
ごめん。
Machina takes the cell phone from Amine's hand, points the infrared port toward my phone and transfers the data.
はいオッケ
Holy crap.
ーであれ
What'd you just do, Machina?
んどうかした？
Did you fuck this up somehow?
番号とメアドしか転送されてないのよさ。もしかしてお兄ちゃん携帯に自分の名前とかのプロフィール登録してないの？
The less people know that what my actual name is, the better. I don't know. I don't remember messing around with any settings since I got the thing, so probably not.
もうこれじゃ着信しても番号しか表示されないから不便なのよさ。自分の名前ぐらい入力しておこうよ。
God damn it, this is becoming way more trouble than it's actually worth.
やーい携帯原始人。
Don't get me fucking started, woman. I don't think you're one to talk.
じゃあ私が入力しちゃっていい？
Oh no. This can only end badly. Guess I don't mind.
とかじゃあみゆじと誕生日と血液型は？
Birthday, that's classified. Blood type, also classified. What? Why would you put stuff like that in there?
まあ入力しておけば赤外線通信で送れるから名刺代わりになるのよ。あと顔写真とかも送れるけどどうする？
I would never in a million years send my picture over to someone else's cell phone. Not necessary. Name should be enough.
そうわかった。じゃあ早速入力も終わったところで私の携帯にも送信と。ほい転送完了。私の携帯の番号もお兄ちゃんの携帯に転送しておくね。
I feel like if we just exchanged numbers, this would have gone by way faster. Infrared data transfer, huh? The world's sure become a convenient place lately.
そういうこと言うから携帯原始人って言われるんだよ。ねえマキナ私の番号もユージの携帯に送っておいて。うむ了解。
She just salutes.
オーケーこれでバッチリなのよさ。
Good job, Machina. You're the truest hero around these fucking
と
parts.
いうことは次は私の番ですね。
Oh my god. And where did you come from? Wait, how long have you been standing there? Seems Sachi was observing our conversation. She's tightly grasping her cell phone.
幸いなことに私も今時の小ギャルらしくこのように携帯電話を持っていますのでぜひデータ交換をと思いまして。
The what? The Kogels? I really don't think one hears much about that subculture these days. Could my understanding of Kogel as referring to that 90s fashion with the loose socks and dark makeup be mistaken?
ダメでしょうか？
I didn't even know that was a thing. You too, huh? To be honest, I don't really want to spread my email address around too much. A constant barrage of messages would be a serious nuisance, but...
あまねさんやまきちゃんには教えて私には教えないというのはどうなんでしょう。ことによるとこれは何かのいじめなのでしょうか。
Oh... Alright, the guilt trip. No.
いじめ以外の目的で私にだけは教えたくないという理由があるのでしたらはっきりと言ってください。個人の努力の範囲で直せるのであれば直します。
Sachi, it's fine. I'll just... Oh my god. No, look.
目の色が気に入らないとおっしゃるのであれば目をくり抜きましょう。肌の色が尺に触るのであれば全身の皮を剥ぎましょう。
Sachi, there's no reason for self-mutilation right now.
さあおっしゃってください。私の何が至らないのかを。
Okay. You're seriously scaring me right now. I'll give you my number, so just stop it.
そんなそれではまるで私が無理やり聞き出したかのような。
I just lost either way. There was no winning. Ah, crap. I really want Sachi to know my number. And my email address for that matter. I want to tell her so badly it's driving me mad. Please, Sachi, allow me to give them to you.
はい、ぜひ。もう風見さんは本当にツンデレですね。わざと私をじらして楽しんでいたんですよね。そういうプレイがお好きなんですか？
No. Oh my god. Though it is true, we are the truest of Soon-Soons in this game. Dot 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 dot. Hey, Amine, tell me, can I flip out at this point?
なぜ私に聞く？
Good question. Y'all. Whatever. Go ahead and shoot infrared rays around. I don't care.
し、飛ばすぞ。サチ、どこに飛ばしてほしい？
Next, it's gonna be Michiru for whatever reason, and then Yumiko's gonna be like awkwardly wanting it.
できればお顔に。
Whoa. Hold on a second there. Hamne, tell me, can I hit these people?
だからなぜ私に聞く？
I'm not, don't normally hit women, but... Oh my god. And just as my patience meter is falling into the red, there's a flash of vivid gold in the corner of my eye. Hold it, bottle blonde!
何よ。
What are you doing? Don't tell me you want to know my phone number too.
何を言っているの？バカじゃないの？なんで私があんたみたいなやつの番号を知りたがるわけ？ありえないんだけど。その割には手にしっかりと携帯握ってるよね。
I was like, she probably already has her phone in her hand.
いつの間にか近寄ってきてるし。
It's hard to be stealthy when you got blonde hair and long ass pigtails.
しかもさりげに手にした携帯は受信待ち状態です。漏れ飛んできた赤外線を横から盗み取ろうとしてないですか？
Just stealthily like slide the phone over and then get our info.
うるさいわね。勝手に人の携帯の画面盗み見てんじゃないわよ。
I mean, it's easy when your screen is just pointing out so everyone can see it. Says the girl who's trying to steal someone's phone number without permission.
どうでもいいでしょうが。これはあれよ。あんたの娘を誘拐した時、あんたに身代金を要求するために番号を手に入れようとしていたのよ。
1, I don't have a daughter. 2, I would literally turn into Liam Neeson and call you and I will find you and I will kill you. I've met quite a few villains in my life, but this bold, did my brain just die or is the sentence fucked up? But this bold a kidnapper is a definite first. Huh? Oh, sorry to disappoint, but I don't have a daughter.
有事の番号が知りたいなら素直にそう言えばいいのに。うるさいわよ。そんな男の番号知りたくもないわよ。いいからさっさと教えなさいよ。
I don't want to know. Just fucking give it to me! Alright, well.
どっちなのよ。
Michiru, you are an enigma and I don't understand. In the end, Michiru thrusts her cell phone toward me in a virtual panic, so I transfer over my number. Not really a problem, since I don't think she's likely to use it anyway. But at this point, the majority of the class has my contact information. The only one left would be... Hey there, Sakaki. I call out to Sakaki, who's currently sitting in the corner of the classroom and passively reading a book.
何かしら？
What do you want? You got a cell phone too, I assume? Here, take my number.
必要ないわ。
Okay, she actually doesn't want mine. Alright, then give me yours.
どうして？それこそ必要ないでしょ。
Alright, she's just as bad about this as I am. Very necessary. When I kidnap your daughter, I need to be able to get in touch so I can demand the ransom. Fork it over.
私に娘なんかいないわ。
We are the actual soon. Is there some reason you don't want to give me your contact information?
別にないわ。でも、あなたに番号を教える理由もないでしょ。
Touche, woman. I want to know. Does that not qualify? Sakaki closes her book with a resigned expression and gets up from her seat.
あまり気楽にメールをしないでいただけると助かるわ。
I'm not gonna be Oh my god, what if we turn into a person that just texts all the time? As she speaks, Sakagi takes out a cell phone from the pocket of her uniform and holds it out towards me indifferently. What? You're giving me your number after all?
知りたいんでしょ？言ったと思うけど、別に知られて困るような理由はないわ。さっさと済ませてくれる？
Yeah, sorry. Hey, you! I need my cell phone back!
何？
What? Give me the damn phone back already. I need to register Sakaki's number.
榊さんの？本当に？
I bet no one else has her number. Yeah? Is that a big deal?
だって榊さん、私たちにも番号を教えてくれなかったのに、なんでユージにだけ？
I'd kind of be offended. Because Amine's known her the longest and Amine doesn't even have her number. Probably because she finds you annoying? Wow.
嘘、本当に榊さんがそう言ったの？
Fucking Amine getting destroyed.
私はそんなこと一言も。
Well, you do seem like the type to send people completely worthless messages, Amine. You know, I'm on the toilet now, taking a poop. Just doesn't want to come out, though. Boo-hoo. With a crying emoji at the end.
そんなメールするか！
Uh-oh. The dialect's coming out.
何？うんこの話？
I like how... Okay, she had to have said shit, right? So that's why it'd be booped or beeped. Unless poop is actually beeped, which in most cases is way more funny.
その話題に食いつくな！もう私そんなメールしないし。
Holy shit, don't fucking go all Godzilla in the classroom, Amne.
うんこといえば皆さんこんなお話をご存知ですか？
No, I don't want to go into this conversation.
うんこの話を広げようとするな！あんたたちね、いい年して大きな声でうんこ叫ぶんじゃないわよ。小学生じゃないんだから。
Why did this derail so fast?
あんただって叫んでんじゃないのよ。つか面白がってんじゃないわよ。
So fucking quickly. Sorry, this is my fault, everyone. Please stop talking about Amine's poop.
頭を下げるな！まるで私がおそそしちゃったみたいな空気にするな！
It's all Amine's fault. We're talking about poop right now, so.
まあ落ち着けよ。結局何の話だったのよさ。だからなんだっけ、榊さんがユージに自分の携帯の番号を教えようとしてたから驚いてたのよ。
Okay, Amine's back to normal. That's a shh. Just soothe her soul.
由美子が自分から番号を教えるなんてどういう風の吹きだまり？
God damn it.
それを言うなら吹き回しです、みちる様。
Thunderstruck!
知ってるわよ、わざとよ、あんたを試したのよ。
Cheer, you're dumb.
はいはい、試されちゃいましたね。
That's just fucking patronizing her.
ムカつく。何よその顔。
You piss me off all the time, Michiru.
でも確かに榊さんが自分から番号を教えるなんて珍しいですよね。私が聞いた時には教えてくれませんでしたし。
それは別にただプライベートなことだから。
Like, she just doesn't want to hand it out to everybody, you know? Like, what? Now she's gonna have to.
でも風見さんには教えたんですよね。
そのことに別に深い意味は。
You're really bad at this, Yumiko. As Takagi stumbles over her words, Makina sidles up next to her, then slaps a hand down on her shoulder with a slight thump.
お兄ちゃんのことを狙ってんのか？まあ無理もないのよさ。お兄ちゃんかっこいいもんな。
See? Makina knows where it's at.
私、あなたのそういうところが苦手だわ。
Oh, don't give her the death glare.
そう？じゃあとりあえずせっかくだしユミちゃんの番号もみんなで登録しておこっか。
See, now this is actually a special occasion.
うん、そうね。せっかくだしね。まあ別に興味ないけど減るもんじゃないしね。
God damn it. I can't wait for Michiru to stop. If at any point, if she ever stops acting like a Soon, I can't wait for that moment.
ですね。
あ、ちょっと私の携帯。
But I feel the Soon is engraved into her body. Takagi reaches out desperately, but it's already too late. Her brutish classmates have abducted her phone and proceed to take turns violating the helpless device with their infrared rays in an electronic gang rape. God damn. Why are you glaring at me?
どうしてくれるの？
Nothing? What do you want from me? We're the playthings at the moment. So, no point in trying to resist. Just give it up.
変な気まぐれを起こした私がバカだったわ。
Stupid. Oh. Don't be mad. For the record, I meant what I said. I really did want to know your number.
そういう言い方はずるいわ。
Why are you tantalizing my little heart? Show me a man who plays fair, and I'll show you a very talented cheater.
お待たせ。登録し終わったから黒くて色気のない携帯返してあげる。
色気がなくて悪かったわね。いいから早く返して。
Who the fuck finds a phone sexy?
はいはいごめんよ。ちなみにその携帯私たちの番号とメアドも登録しておいたからいつでもメールしてね。
Yeah, sure, I'll fucking do that, said Yumiko never.
勝手なことを。
ちょっと。
Damn, just swiped it. Tsukaki grabs her phone from Mamane's hand, quickly turns her back to us, and stalks off to her seat.
さすがにちょっと強引だったかな。
I'd say more than a little bit. Being a little bit pushy every once in a while isn't a bad thing. I don't think Sakaki's as angry as she's letting on, to be honest.
だといいんだけど、まあそのうちメールでも送ってみますか。
Yeah, you do that and see what happens.
ユージもいつでも私にメールして。
Oh no, this means Amane's gonna send like fucking boob pics or the vaginas pics. Nudies. Yeah, if the mood strikes me. Not giving you a dick pic in return though, cause fuck that. Amane hands over my phone. The contact section, previously completely empty, now contains all my classmates' numbers and emails. After all that fuss, I've got the complete set. But I wonder if I'll ever actually have the chance to send an email to one of them. Probably. In the first place, I've never really messaged people before. Of course, I've communicated using email programs on a PC, but up until now, I've never even bothered to send one on my cell. Since you're using a keypad instead of a full-size keyboard, it's a time-consuming nuisance to enter the right characters, and more importantly, I've just never had a reason to do so. Until now, I guess. And so I sink a little deeper into the morass of the modern world. As I mumble to myself, cell phone still in hand, a fuzzy-headed little creature pops up before my eyes.
お兄ちゃんは人気者なのね。
Beep. What are you talking about?
みんながお兄ちゃんの携帯の番号を知りたがるのよさ。
Yeah, but their real goal was clearly to amuse themselves at my expense.
ユミちゃんも
In her case, I was the one looking to amuse myself, really.
あんまりユミちゃんをいじめると爆発しちゃうのよ。
Oh, that... You don't know the plan, Machina. That's what I'm waiting for. Sounds interesting. If she's got enough power, I might be able to sell her to NATO as an anti-personnel weapon. What kind of an explosive yield are we talking about here?
ツングース火球なのよさ。
Ha! Oh my god. This is getting better by the second. She'll replace the tactical nuke as the endgame weapon of choice. Hell, just let people know that you've got a Sakaki and foreign nations will watch their step.
そうだね。
Even Machina was like, alright, this is getting a little weird. What's the matter? You seem a little down. Feeling tired after that little ruckus?
ああ、平気。なんでもないのよ。
Machina? The fuck? What was that about? Machina was acting somewhat strange, and even at the time, I had the general idea it had something to do with me. Her expression was almost like that of a young girl, the older sister watching in pouty irritation as her father was monopolized by the youngest child, as if she wanted to draw my attention but couldn't figure out how. I had an older sister myself, and remember pulling something similar with my mother once or twice, so I sort of understand that type of jealousy, but in Machina's case I wasn't convinced that was the heart of the matter. At this point I didn't have any answers, just an open question. Don't tell me she was sulking for a childish reason for that. But several days later, that suspicion would be proven correct in a completely unexpected way. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh boy. Oh dear. Oh golly gee. Oh jeez. Having finished up a after-school trip to the supermarket by the station, where I picked up 3 days worth of food, I'm briskly making my way back to the dorm. The contents of the plastic supermarket bag dangling from my hand, 6 cans of vegetables and beans. Is that like a mix? Or a head of lettuce, a box of cornmeal, a carton of milk, and a bottle of oolong tea. If Amine happened to see this assortment of groceries, she'd probably get on my case about my tragically bland diet. Not that I can really argue with her with that description. The thing is, though, my appetite is borderline defective. I almost never had the urge to eat anything in particular. Since I don't have much in the way of preferences, my simplistic food choices are only natural. It's not really something I can change about myself. There were stretches of my life where my diet consisted entirely of hard old bread and so crusty I had to soak it in water before I could sink my teeth into it. Compared to that, anything seems delicious. Oh, hell. My private cell phone begins to buzz in the pocket of my uniform, emitting that familiar electronic jingle. It's just as unpleasant now as it was the first time I heard it. More spam, was my first thought. But after my classmates seized my email address a few days ago, I've been getting messages from them relatively frequently. The most frequent sender would be Amine. Her messages are most often, "Where are you at ATM?" aka "at the moment," type inquiries about my situation. Followed by, "What do you want to eat tonight?" style survey questions about the dinner menu, which tend to leave me racking my brains for an answer. And finally, "limited time sale. At 4 p.m. today, buy a pack of large eggs from Shoei," and other requests to run errands for her. Mixed in with Amine's frequent messages, I've also gotten mail from Sachi, such as, "I have discovered a beehive hanging under the roof of the PE warehouse. I'm sending this message in the hope that you might be able to assist in the extermination." That one's a pretty typical example. They tend to be polite invitations to join in a unified peacekeeping operations around the school. Well, since those messages at least approach meaningful communication, they're comparatively not bad. After all, there was the one email from Machiro that arrived in the middle of the night. After opening that particular message, I stared at the screen blankly for a good 3 seconds before finally cocking my head to the side in a rare gesture of complete confusion. The mail's contents: "Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, die, 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 hate. A simple litany of angry words. And although I tried to remember whether I'd done anything to offend Machiro lately, no satisfactory explanation presented itself. Which isn't to say nothing came to mind, of course. If anything, so many things occurred to me that it was hard to pin down any particular incident that might have inspired her wrath. But when I met Michiru the next morning and brought it up, apparently while in bed that night, some stupid little mistake she'd made a long time ago popped into her head. Unable to sleep from irritation, she'd taken it out on me in an email. Okay, Michiru. And why me, though? And the mistake in question? Back in elementary school science class, the teacher had asked everyone to name any fish they could think of. So Michiru raised her hand energetically and shouted out sushi, earning the ridicule of her classmates. That's a good name. In other words, pretty much the most idiotic thing in the world to be losing sleep over for years after the fact. Imagine, if you can, the exasperation and exhaustion I felt. Anyway, among all the messages, the only one to make me laugh was sent by Sakaki. I had assumed I wouldn't get a single email from her in the first place, so it was a bit of a surprise just to receive that message. But the real issue was its contents. To be specific, the message contained all of 4 letters. Test. Of course, one could interpret this as the condensed form of a more expressive message.
明日は原告のテストだね。ユージはちゃんと勉強してる？
Oh my god.
私はダメだ。なんか急に気になって部屋の掃除始めちゃったよ。そしたら中学時代の卒業アルバムが出てきたよ。
I feel weird right now.
中学生の私、超可愛いよ。まさに鬼ラブリー。今度見せてあげるね。バイユミコ。
I was kind of hoping she'd be one of those characters that would, like, as soon as you got, she would be like a super texter and love texting and like be completely different from her other, like, her normal personality. But somehow I think not. Probably, no, pretty much definitely she sent it solely for the purpose of confirming that the mail would be delivered properly. That sort of methodical caution for its own sake seemed very much like Sakaki. I sent a concise received in reply to her message and haven't received another one from her since. Well then, who's it from this time? What about Machina? I opened the email folder on my phone with a feeling of mild embarrassment, but the title of the message is an instant letdown. Will you be my papa? God. From the title alone, it's clearly spam. I don't know anymore. I had no idea where they got my email address, since I've never given it out to anyone but my classmates, but this sort of garbage arrives at a pretty decent clip. I work for a company in the business of information, and we've got a pretty nice database. But sometimes I think a bunch of people trying to sell me phony Viagra just might have the superior intelligence network. You know, they always tend to find your email. Even when you never give out your email or even like sign up for anything on the internet, they still know. They still fucking find you and they will kill you. While reflecting on the spammer's frightening abilities, I pressed the delete button, but at that moment my eyes jumped to the name of the sender and I paused in utter confusion. Is it Machina? Uh-huh. Machina? I canceled the deletion command, opened the bizarrely titled email, and quickly looked over its contents. Hello, this is Machina, Oni-chan. Allow me to express my sincere congratulations on your continuing good health. In conclusion, this constitutes a formal announcement that you have officially leveled up from Oni-chan to Papa. Thank you very much for my consideration, yours truly. It's complete gibberish, and it's also fucking weird. I mean, Oni-chan's okay, but Papa? Will you be my daddy? The writing is all over the place. There are all sorts of strange typos, and not a single word is capitalized. Also, I have no idea what any of it's supposed to mean. Level up? Papa? The fuck's this girl talking about? Well, I wasn't expecting a message from her to be particularly well composed, but this is just too incoherent. She also spelt some shit wrong. Judging from this, I think it would take quite some time to unravel the mystery if we communicate through email. I type out a quick reply. I don't understand. Let's talk face to face. Alright, send. Awkwardly tabbing out a few short words, I send back my response. Magina's reply arrives in less than a minute. Job? Why German? Does she want to meet in Valhalla or what? Anyway, it's pretty obvious that finding the girl and talking face to face is the only way to get this cleared up. Of course, even then, we're dealing with Machina here. Smooth mutual understanding may be too much hope for. Too hope for. But at the very least, communication in person has none of the lag time of text messaging. And unlike a phone call, you can give the other party a good smack when necessary. I hurry back toward the dorm and my conference with Machina. Oh, this is gonna be real weird, Machina. What are you doing to me? What are you doing to me, woman? 15 minutes later, I pass through the school gate on my way back to the dorm. As I'm cutting through the courtyard, I observe a bizarre object a little ways off. The rounded, soft-looking object in question lies slack on the brick-paved ground. To be more specific, it appears to be the corpse of a little girl. Oh, well. Or if you'd prefer more idyllic phrasing, a woman who seems to have fainted. Oh, God, this can't be happening. I let the plastic bag fall to my hand on the spot and rush to the girl's side. With every stride, her outline grows clearer, until at last, the figure of the collapsed individual comes into sharp definition. Unruly curly hair that sticks out in every direction, a face as round as a dumpling, and the trademark touch of stupidity, knee-high socks of 2 different colors. In every particular, it's Irisu Machina. No! Not my little Machina! Hey, Machina, what's wrong? Done for. Machina stretched out limply on the ground like a marionette cut from its strings. When I lift her up to by her shoulders, her mouth flops open to reveal a white stick. What is this? Yeah, it's right here. The thin white stick emerging from her mouth is clearly man-made, and it seems to be protruding from the depths of her throat. At a glance, it looks like the stick from a lollipop, but that can't be it, can it? Wavering between belief and doubt, I thrust my fingers inside Machina's mouth and pinch the white stick in question. I give it a hard yank, but whatever it is, it's lodged in there pretty firmly. Holy shit! Oh, god damn it! Working against my brute force attempt, the stick is not only short and difficult to grasp, but also slippery with Machina's saliva. It looks like it should pop right out, but doesn't budge. I am reminded of the legendary sword in the stone. Little punk. Is this a trial? Pull me out if you can, and you'll be recognized as the hero of legend. I again grab the white stick with my fingers, then give Machina's back a harsh thump, as if encouraging a baby to spit out something inedible. There we go. She was just choking on a lollipop. As Machina lets out a violent cough, like a consumptive heroine from a Victorian-era novel, I pull the lollipop, mandarin orange flavor, free from her throat with a wet pop. Machina, you're an idiot. How the hell did this happen?
いやお兄ちゃんが来るののんびりと飴でも舐めながら待ち構えていようかと思ったんだけどなんか急に眠くなっちゃったのよさ
So you fucking fell asleep? I mean, Machina is prone to just falling asleep. Don't fall asleep with a stick hanging out your mouth. It's obviously dangerous. I mean, how old are you again? Like, I don't know, 9? Listen,
いやはや面目ないのよさ
I mean, if I hadn't happened to pass by here, might she have ended up suffocating to death? Quite possibly. No. As if deliberating, demonstrating her complete indifference to my concerns, Machina casually offers me the same lollipop that I just pulled out of her throat mere moments ago. No?
そうじゃあ私が食う
I'll just go back to it then. Cut it out! You do realize you almost died on that lump of sugar just now, right? Don't eat lollipops when you're moving around. They could kill you if you fall.
Huh?
Don't just sit on the ground. Eat the damn thing later.
もういちいち細かいのよさ甘ねえみたい
Well, what do you want from me? Don't put half-eaten candy in your damn skirt pocket. You're going to turn it into a sticky mess.
むっちゃ怒ってるよ。面白い。
Machina, I really don't think this is hilarious at all. What's so funny, punk? I might be noticing this a little late in the game, but is this girl mocking me? Calm yourself, Yuji. This is just the way she is, right? Don't let her get to you. I press my hand on my forehead, heave a long, heavy sigh, and firmly rub my temples. And you plan to explain what that email was about?
メール？
Oh my god. Don't play dumb. I'm talking about this. I take out my cell phone from my pocket, slide open the screen, and hold it out so Machina can see. It's displaying the incoherent message she sent me just a few minutes ago.
おーおーほー。それな。それはあれよ。読んだままよ。文字通りの意味なのよさ。
Yeah, but it's weird. And I'm telling you, I don't understand what it means. That's why I'm talking to you about it.
お兄ちゃんはあれなのかな。日本語が不自由な人なの？
Wow. No, it's again weird. You really shouldn't talk. Anyway, just tell me what you're trying to say here, thoroughly, concisely, and bluntly.
ね、私のパパになってください。
Okay, Machina, this is... Papa? Yeah, that was definitely the title of the email as well, but... Wait, no, wait. What does she even mean? Tell me something, Machina. When you say Papa, do you mean a Papa, or a...
そう。マキナのパパになってください。
Oh, this has to... I feel like this has to deal with Machina's backstory. The fuck? Are you seriously asking me to become your father? Or are you talking about more of a sugar daddy type deal? You're looking for money to play around with and you think I'm gonna just give it to you.
そうじゃないのよ。お金はいらないのよさ。むしろ私のパパになってくれるならお金あげるのよ。
Wait, she wants me to be her papa, her dad, her daddy, if you will, like daddy, but she'll give me money like she's my sugar mama? The hell? I'll give you money, so please be my papa? What the hell is that? Every step I take in this bizarre conversation seems to be taking me further and further away from understanding the situation. Okay, hold on. Think this over calmly, Yuji. There's still a possibility I'm making some ridiculous mistake. Before blaming others, carefully consider the possibility that you're the one who screwed up. I had that one beaten into me enough, right? Can't go forgetting it now. Okay, Machina, let's calm down and talk this over, alright? Why do you want a papa, exactly?
ね、私ね、パパがいないのよ。
Why not?
死んじゃったから。
Oh, why are you saying that so happily? Sorry to hear that.
でね、結構前から企んでたんだけど、死んじゃったパパの代わりになるパパが欲しいなってずっと思ってたのよさ。でもね、なんかこういまいちピンとこないっていうか、なんか違うなって人ばっかでね。
I mean, everyone around you is also a woman. They can't really be a papa. I mean, they can be a father figure, I guess. I mean,
いろいろ探してはみたんだけど、私のパパになってくれそうな人って全然いなかったのね。そしたらね、なんと好都合なことに向こうから来たのよさ。
pretty convenient, but, you're talking about me.
わかってんじゃん。冴えてるな。
I'm more curious why she said she'd be giving me money. For the record, I'm mildly pissed off right now, but whatever, go on.
でもね、すぐにパパになってくださいって言ったら変な子だって思われちゃうじゃない？
So you wanted to work up to that point, and then make me think you're a weirdo. I always thought you were a weirdo, though.
それにすぐに飛びついて失敗だったら嫌だなって思ってたし。 私もそんなに赤坂な女じゃないのよ。
Okay. I think you meant to say shallow there.
アロマのカリス。
It's anomal... You know what? I can't even say it. Never mind. Let's leave your pronunciation issues aside for the moment. Keep going.
だからとりあえずお兄ちゃんってことで様子を見させてもらって、この人で間違いないって思ったらパパになってもらおうと思ったわけなのよ。
That's the level up.
いかにも。
A long, heavy sigh spills from my mouth. She's trying to buy herself a father. I absentmindedly massage the area between my eyebrows. I've developed a headache all of a sudden. Family isn't something you can buy with money. Doesn't everyone understand that? Then again, there are people out there who think they can erase their families with money. So I guess it's not surprising the opposite delusion exists as well. But more importantly, what in the world am I going to do about this one? Look, Machina, you seem to be working off a mistaken premise here. Let me clear it up for you, okay? A father isn't something you can replace with money. Spare me the who? Hasn't anyone ever told you something like this before?
いかんせん父親を早くに亡くしたもので、そのあたりの機微には疎いところがあるという自覚はあるのだけれども。
What about your mom? She didn't explain any of this to you?
お母さんは私のこと嫌いだからね。
Figured. I guess that makes sense. Wasn't that brought up like way earlier in the story that Machina's mom like hated her guts or something?
で、どうなの？私のパパになってくれるの？
Oh. You're Papa, though. When you say Papa, what exactly are you expecting me to do?
別に今まで通りでいいのよさ。私のことを守ってくれて、私のことを大切にしてくれて、私のことを愛してくれればそれでいいの。
Did I ever protect you from harm? Yes. Or take good care of you for that matter? And apparently I loved you on top of all that? It's news to me. If anything, I feel like I've treated her pretty roughly at times.
家族愛って一番強い愛情なんでしょ？
She's our little partner in crime. Like, hard for me to say. I don't have a family, so I really can't comment.
じゃあ一緒に家族について勉強していこうよ。私が娘になってあげるのよさ。
This is really strange, but like, I don't know. Figure it out, huh? They do say life is one long learning process, but in the first place, am I really qualified to play this game? Can an irresponsible man like me call myself someone's father? Does a piece of trash like me have any right to?
不安？
It's a brief sentence, and her tone of voice is casual, but all of a sudden it feels like my heart is being squeezed tight in my chest. Uneasy? Yeah, that's probably a good word for what I'm feeling right now, if a bit of an understatement. Do I have the strength to keep this girl safe?
大丈夫。お金ならあるのよ。ほら。
Why do I feel like she's got like a bajillion dollars? Machina reaches into her skirt and pulls out a number of crumpled, bent 10,000 yen bills along with some smaller change. When I count, it comes out to 86,000 yen. For a kid's pocket money, this strikes me as somewhat excessive.
足りなければカードもあるし。
The next thing to emerge from her skirt pocket is a gold card issued by a major credit card company. Compared to the premium or unlimited black cards, I suppose it's something of a toy, but definitely not something not the sort you'd expect a kid to be carrying around. Hey, Machina.
今はそれしかないけど、お母さんかおばあ様に言えばもっともっとお金出してくれるのよ。だから平気なのよ。
The golden plastic card quivers in her hand. What if he says no? In that slight uncontrollable trembling, Machina's terror of rejection is all too clear. I think I understand now why she's trying to buy my affection. She simply doesn't know any other way to get what she wants. This is probably how she was raised. When she went to her mother to talk about her troubles, she got a wad of money. This should take care of it. So that was how she learned how to solve all her problems. And she never had anyone to teach her that was wrong. What can I do for a girl like this? What can the likes of me possibly do for Machina? Okay. So, this is the first decision that leads into the routes. From what I remember. I don't know. I don't want you guys to tell me anything. And you guys. But I do know which decision leads to the Machina ending. Or Machina route, at least. And that's to accept the money. But I feel really bad. Like, like, is this how I want to do this right now? Like, I think, like, you guys know Machina's, like, my favorite character, right? Like, but this just feels wrong to me, doing this. I don't know. I just, like, if I think rejecting the money would teach her more about life than anything else would, because we'd probably have a good old sit down with her and tell her that this isn't how it works. If we accept the money, we go down her route, but at the same time, like, I don't know if she'd get some valuable lessons out of it, and this is gonna be hard, guys. I'm gonna stop the episode here. I'm gonna take some time to think about it if I actually want to go down the Machina route right now, which you guys probably think I do, and it's true, I do. But at the same time, who knows? I might surprise you. Because to me, making decisions is also very important, and especially if it's a character that I care about a lot. Like, it just sucks that this is how you get to the route, you know? But we'll see. We'll see what I choose next time after I think about it. So I guess I'll be back. God fucking game.